Day, everyone. I'm Roy Apostol Molanda of Palatio Elementary School. My research title, Effectiveness of the RAM E-Learning Integration in the Performance of Grade 4 Pupils in EPP. Roy Apostol Molanda e-learning is an innovation which is integrated to online classes and teaching edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan. The main concern of integrating e-learning in online classes is to improve the academic performance of grade 4 pupils. To address the problem of low performance of pupils in EPP subject, the DepEd Order number 18, series of 2020, the Department of Education to be innovative and resourceful in delivering quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating education, and the 1987 Constitution states in Article 4, Section 1, the state shall promote the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels and take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. E-learning covers various aspects of computer and technology, including internet-based learning, also called online learning. The integration of e-learning has greatly expanded and improved the way of teaching and learning in higher education, Capil and Hayek 2004, Fellenbang 2008. The action research examined the effectiveness of Roy Apostol Molanda e-learning integration in the performance of grade 4 pupils in one public elementary school in the school's division office of Pasig City. Specifically, this study aimed to answer the research question, how was effectiveness of Roy Apostol Molanda e-learning integration in the performance of grade 4 pupils in teaching edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan? The solution to this problem is to integrate the use of the website of e-learning, the Roy Apostol Molanda e-learning, in every lesson in edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan. The e-learning has the goal of improving the academic performance of the pupils from did not meet expectation to fairly satisfactory, very satisfactory, and outstanding. The teachers are highly encouraged to use e-learning in every lesson. The Roy Apostol Molanda e-learning in APP subject can be accessed by the pupils using their ID and password. After they are logged in to the platform, they can view and study their lessons, explore the activities, and take the test. The pupils in grade 4 APP class in one of the public elementary schools in the division City Schools of Pasig serve as subject of the study. The class has chosen over other classes because based on the diagnostic results, this class performed lower than the other classes in terms of performance in the test. There are three kinds of materials were used in the study. The lesson that were taught using RAM e-learning. The lesson is give contents, description, and rationale of RAM e-learning, and the assessment instrument used to determine the performance of learners using e-learning. The study was analyzed both the quantitative and qualitative data gathered from the pre-test and post-test scores obtained in EPP using Roy Apostol Molanda e-learning scores in the 8th end of the lesson assessment and pupil responses in the open-ended questions in the reflection. Quantitative and qualitative analysis were used to answer the research question, how was the effectiveness of Roy Apostol Molanda e-learning integration in the performance of grade 4 pupils in teaching edukasyong pantahanan at pangkabuhayan? The paired sample t-test analysis shows that the mean score on post-test, 32.45 in EPP test, is significantly higher than the mean score of the pre-test, 18.62. As can be seen from the pre-test and post-test results, there is an improvement of the performance of the pupils in EPP before and after the integration of RAM e-learning has taken place. The mean difference is 13.83, indicating that the performance in the class had improved. This shows that integrating RAM e-learning improved their participation and performance in class. Concerning the eighth end of the lesson assessment, the score in all of eight end of lesson assessment or comprehension quizzes were added to get the average mean of all the scores, 8.67. The table shows that there was consistency of comprehension scores obtained in all of the end of the lesson. It indicates that the comprehension from end of the lesson 1 to end of lesson 8 due to active use of RAM e-learning during the guided practice and independent practice of their comprehension at the end of the lesson assessment. The overall performance of the pupils was good. 87% is above passing average. There were clearly positive effects in the performance of pupils by integrating RAM e-learning in their lesson. Of the 40 pupils, 87% acknowledged that they were able to gain better understanding of the lesson by using and integrating RAM e-learning. Some of the positive responses given by the pupils on using and integrating RAM e-learning were: maganda po ang e-learning kasi po ito ay madaling sundan, makakatulong kasi po ito po ay nakakaaliw at masaya po gawin, student 1. Ang masasabi ko po sa ating e-learning ay malaking tulong upang mapadali at mapabilis ang aking paggawa sa aking mga gawain sa lesson. Dahil dito ay mabilis ako makasagot at aktibong makalahok sa klase, student 16. Ang masasabi ko po sa e-learning ay makakatulong po ito para maintindihan pa po namin ang lesson at makakasabay pa din po kung sakali may problema sa Zoom Internet. Makakatulong po sapagkat nabibigyan kami ng guide kung paano masasagutan ang mga pinapagawa. Student 24. Overall, it can be noted that the pupils generally responded positively in terms of effectiveness of the RAM e-learning and integration in their understanding of their lesson. The responses of the pupils were easy to understand, active participation in the class, and engaging lesson. The positive effectiveness of the RAM e-learning integration in the performance of pupils were attributed to the proper implementation of the following in the lesson: introduction, teaching or modeling, guided practice, and independent practice. In doing this action research, I have gained insights in improving my teaching practices through reflection and making action to improve the performance of pupils in EPP. For this reason, this action research enabled the researcher to find solution to actual problem that I encountered in EPP class. The result of this research will be used in teaching EPP subject in the next grading period and for the following school years to improve the academic performance of pupils. Secondly, I plan to share these innovation strategies to other subjects to improve their performances in their subject. Thirdly, in the bigger context, the result or findings of this study will be shared to the teachers during the professional learning community sessions like in-service training for teachers and learning action cells to influence teachers from other skills in the research forum and seminars workshop during the in-service training for teachers. The research results will help them gain better understanding of what an action research to be undertaken and motivate them to make the classroom-based action research. Sharing the results of completed action research will be disseminated and utilized to improve teaching learning. Thus, it informs the teachers regarding the need to improve both teaching and learning performance through action research. And this is my reference issues in my study. Thank you.